Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also, make sure you turn off the water supply to the washer. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the water inlet valve assembly in a Whirlpool washer. It's going to be very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a pair of pliers, a pair of needle-nose pliers, a 1/4-inch nut driver, and a Torx 20 screwdriver. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new water inlet valve assembly. The water inlet valve assembly is located at the back of the washer under the top cover panel. It operates by the main control board and satisfies all water demands according to the user input. If you start having problems with the cold or hot water inlet and soap, bleach, or softener dispensing, it's time to check and replace the water inlet valve assembly if needed. Now we're at the back of the washer and we're going to remove the water inlet hoses. I put the towel down underneath because we may have some water coming out, and using a pliers, I'm going to loosen up that hose, and then I'm going to continue manually till I remove it. And the second one, same thing. Next, we need to remove the top. I'm using a 1/4-inch nut driver, and I'm going to take out 3 screws. Next, I'm going to push the top back a little bit and lift it off. To remove the water inlet valve, we need to do some prep work. We're going to start with taking off this vent hose by pulling it off. Next, I'm going to the rear of the washer, and we're going to take out 2 Torx 20 screws from the back that holds that housing that also holds the fan that's exhausting the air from the tub. I'm going to lift up the fan housing, so we're going to free those 2 tabs and pull it inside. Next, I'm going to use pliers and squeeze those tabs and push down the retainer clip so we can place it out of the way, the housing. I'm going to push the tub aside so I can get easily access to the clamp. Then I'm going to use the pliers. I'm going to reach in there, squeeze the clamp, move it forward here so it will be easier, and then I can take off the hose. Here, now we're going to unplug this fan, and I'm going to take it out completely out of the way. Now I'm going to release this clip. I'm going to squeeze it with the pliers on the top, press it down. Okay, now I'm going to take out the screw and release the water inlet valve. The valve is secured in place by a single Torx 20 screw. I'm going to use a Torx 20 screwdriver. I'm going to take it out. Then I'm going to use the pliers. I'm going to remove the hose clamp of this inlet hose that goes onto the dispenser. I'm going to pull off the hose itself. And now I'm going to get the second one removed. Squeeze the clamp with the pliers, slide it off, and I'm going to take off the hose. We're going to take one more clip off. I'm going to use the pliers, squeeze the tab, and press it down. Slide the water valve to the side, and I can push it in and take it out. All right, I'm going to take out the plugs. They're all marked on the side. See, this is white, this is purple, and we have That is red and yellow. And one last thing before we can take the old valve off. We need to take one more clip out. I'm going to use the needle nose pliers, and we're going to squeeze the tab. And now we can take the valve away. This is the old water inlet valve assembly next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. Alright, so we're going to start with plugging in these solenoids plugs. That is yellow, goes in. That is red, goes in. Then we have a clip here, goes into this opening. And the violet. And then we have a white. Alright, I'm going to bring in the valve. Then another clip goes in. And we can install the valve through these cutouts at the back. I'm going to put these ports through the cutouts. Push it in through all the way. And then we're going to slide it so that opening is going to be right there. We can see that. And we're going to secure the valve with this Torx 20 screw. So I'm going to turn the clamp a little sideways. It's going to be easier for me to grab it with the pliers. Same thing here. And I'm going to install it onto the port. Alright. And we're going to slide the clamp. Okay, number one, and then number two. I'm going to use the pliers, squeeze the clamp, and move it to secure the hose. Alright, I'm going to slide the clip to this side so I can easily reach it with the pliers. And then I'm going to place the hose onto this port, push it down. And I'm going to use the pliers and slide the clamp. All right. It's secured. All right, now I'm going to plug in this fan motor housing. And they're going to bring it in. So these two clips goes in like that. We need to align the two tabs on the housing with the two slots. Push it in and press it down. Then we're going to secure it with the two Torx 20 screws. Then we're going to clip on this plug. So we're connecting this hose. And there's two tabs. We're going to pull it apart and push it in. All right, now I'm going to install the top panel. Place it about an inch, a little less than an inch away from the control panel. And pull it forward. Then we're going to install the 3/4 inch screws at the back using the 1/4 inch nut driver. Alright, I'm going to push it down so we'll install the screw. Now we're going to connect the water inlet hoses. Hot on the left, cold on the right. We're going to start it manually. Be careful, do not strip the threads on the plastic valve. You don't want to pay for another valve. Tighten it as much as possible manually, and then you can use the pliers and tighten it about a 1/4 of a turn. And then the second one. turn on the water, plug the washer in and run it to check if it works properly and there's no leaks. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.